Here we go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Oh, what's going down?
Up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Mexico City Diablos and our home team. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll go option to the short side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Golly.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle hits, 34 yards. And the Oilers have struck first in this NFC title game.
Man.
In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast and in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times.
Oh, my God.
He can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, it looked like
Come on, bro. 2 drops.
And as a result, possession switches hands.
2 fucking drops, bro. 1 on fucking 2nd down. 1 on 4th.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll set up to throw. That's caught left side. The tight end.
How does he fall forward?
And he's taken down at the 43, but
Come on now.
picking up the first.
My tight end would have ran backwards, lost 5 yards on that.
Dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They run the counter now on 1st down. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Come on, bro. 2 people. And this nigga still get 10 yards.
After 7-0.
That's what I be talking about, y'all. This nigga just got bigger bodies out here. I'm doing everything right. I mean, shit. Can't play better defense, but my people ain't tackling. We need a turnover.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll try again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
What is the problem?
And the Oilers are able to add on
Liam,
that lead.
shut your mouth and lay down.
Fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
It's a Hawaiian shirt night, but shit. Let's go, y'all.
They will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback.
Come on, bro. Just ain't throwing the ball today. Ain't throwing, like, bruh.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold it for just a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw.
Come on. Yeah, thank you.
Incomplete.
Oh,
He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half.
They're slowing down fucking Pitt's ass.
To get off the field.
Oh, he's going for it. Okay. That nigga cocky right now.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Why am my man playing so fucking deep,
across
bro?
the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory.
Oh well.
Both sides were holding their breath there.
These motherfuckers don't like to play these rivers,
the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle and complete to Ron.
Nobody.
Down inside the 15.
This nigga making them.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Hands it off out of the gun. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC
catching the balls, ain't doing shit.
As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime.
Come on.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be
Lord
a
have
loss of
mercy.
10, and it'll bring up second. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud him.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going
My
to
Lord.
eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Nigga, team just
Now,
too
they're in some hot water
juggernauting.
now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They're going to look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right
Oh, my.
side.
Why is he not throwing the...
Tried to dial up the long way out
Ain't,
there, but it'll be
ain't no
third
way
down.
he ain't hitting that throw, bro. He hit that throw all fucking year.
This
It's crazy.
How great this defense has been all
It
game
ain't that
long.
great right
That's
now,
exactly
bro.
what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Come on, look. About
And this is
time.
caught, Jennings.
About
And
time.
they'll get this well past midfield before being
Shit.
stopped just before the 35.
Well, we talk all the time
Motherfuckers
about playing
bullshitting,
situational
boy.
football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Oh,
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD.
Man.
That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been
receivers
all
ain't
over.
playing today.
They're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound.
Lyman ain't
it's hard to
blocking.
execute against them.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
a
Not too many
long day
offenses
against
wanna
these
turn
Oilers,
down
boy.
long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw.
Come on.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Oh,
for
my
the third
God.
time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Can't win. Can't beat DD, boy.
Promise here to begin
Can't
the
beat
third
'em.
quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive
Motherfucker
going,
won't throw it how I
looking
need
for
him
the
to throw
end
it
zone.
today.
Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And now here's a carry heading left. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got his
Come on.
pitch complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Waddle complete.
Oh, and they're going to give him a flag? Come on. This is how you know, y'all.
This is going to get him a first down.
You can't beat David. Crazy.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official
Now he
is
getting
thinking
cocky.
to himself, did I just hear that correctly? Did you decline
shit.
that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Come on. Dog.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And to give this time to the tailback. 49 yards.
Yeah, boys. Davis going back to the Super Bowl. Okay. My team came out flat as hell. They just don't want to play. Like, they scared of the Oilers, my boy. These motherfuckers is literally scared of these niggas. What kind of shit is that? Come on. Glitching my controls. Come on, man.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. He can't get him down. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
He can do anything he wants.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They've gone to their full.
Oh my God. You see that?
And he's able to get it down to
not tackling this nigga.
This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Oilers are closing in on
my
a
team
Super
ain't
Bowl
catching the
berth
ball.
now as they extend
My
their
line ain't
4th
blocking
quarter lead.
nobody. It is what it is, y'all. That nigga the GOAT. He can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. Team just came out flat.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
What was that glitch?
Brought down
You see
shy
that?
of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their backs really against the wall now, and we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy.
Number 1 receiver in the league, no catches. Okay.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Oh my God.
This one incomplete. And another
How are you not hitting him?
Could have been, maybe should have been intercepted.
You know what? Bruh. You out. You out, Blade. You let these niggas beat you up. Let these niggas beat you up, Blade. It's over.
That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rhodes.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Back to throw again.
Oh, my God.
This one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Pickens. And got his man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. Looking to throw. Pickens. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency.
Oh, then you're going to injure Tyree Threels? Oh, boy.
Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. You've got to secure it.
What are you doing?
Side into the hands of his tight end.
Oh,
that
Lord.
catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. On 4th down, Pickens flush, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Diablos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking